On to New Hampshire. On to New Hampshire. Let's get that job done. Come visit us there. We got some work ahead. Thanks, you guys.
Former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney heading to the Granite State after his razor-thin victory in Iowa. Romney has a substantial lead in New Hampshire, but after Rick Santorum's performance last night, could there be an upset in the making? Joining me is Lloyd Green. He served in the campaigns and administration of George H.W. Bush. He's a Reuters political contributor, and he's going to be with us throughout the 2012 election, offering his insight and analysis. And we kick it off today. And I want to talk about a man that you worked for, George H.W. Bush. He won Iowa in 1980. Then he lost to Reagan in New Hampshire. He lost the GOP nomination. Is that a cautionary tale for Mitt Romney this morning?
It's a cautionary tale to Mitt Romney that winning Iowa does not mean that you're going to win everything. But on the other hand, looking at Mitt Romney, he won Iowa. He is poised to win New Hampshire. If he does that, he will be the first Republican non-incumbent to pull off that trick.
So it looks like he could pull off the trick, but it is still a high hurdle to mount. Let's talk about Rick Santorum. I mean, surging here. Also, Ron Paul. Is he viable? I mean, do you think that there's a spoiler in either of them for New Hampshire, or is New Hampshire sealed up?
I look at New Hampshire as pretty much a done deal for Mitt Romney. It's a neighboring state. He's polling strong. He has a serious organization there. If you're looking for a place where things get a little strange, I'd be looking to South Carolina.
So does that mean that New Hampshire is not going to be important at all this cycle? I mean, do you just book your plane ticket basically to South Carolina right now and give up on New Hampshire?
Two people don't want to do that. One is Mitt Romney. He has to make it official. Second person who will need to make a serious do-or-die showing in New Hampshire is going to be Jon Huntsman. If Huntsman can't do it in New Hampshire, the party is over for Jon Huntsman.
I think a lot of people think the party's already over for Jon Huntsman.
Dead man walking, but not gone.
Okay, so we head to South Carolina. In South Carolina, then, handicap the race for us when we get there.
Okay, assuming Mitt Romney comes out of New Hampshire with serious numbers and a win, it'll be a fight. I'd have to say Romney is the favorite, given the fact that John McCain pulled off South Carolina in 2008. In a certain sense, both men would be playing to similar bases in South Carolina. Both will be playing to older voters. Both men will be playing, will play to less worshipful voters. Both will play to affluent voters. And just think of it this way, that was a coalition that worked for Mitt Romney in Iowa last night. It was a coalition that worked for John McCain in South Carolina in 2008. It remains a coalition that has to work for Mitt Romney if he is to win in South Carolina in 2012.
Pretend that you're a party leader this morning and you're going through all of this. Some people are saying, oh, you know what, this is either going to be sealed up really quickly with Romney in New Hampshire, but other people are saying this is going to be getting pretty bloody. It's going to get very expensive. So for party leaders, what is there for them to grab onto here that's good news? Okay.
For party leaders, it's schizophrenia time. The Republican primaries this year were set up this way to go long. Their take was, heck, it worked for the Democrats in 2008. Why not have it work for us this time out? They got what they wanted. The primary schedule reflects that fact. On the other hand, this looks like it can get ugly pretty quickly. Yesterday, Newt Gingrich accuses Mitt Romney of being a liar. That's stern stuff. They then go on to South Carolina, and South Carolina is known for bare knuckles politics.
Right, and we're already having some people come out and say, Richard Viguerie last night saying that there's room for another conservative candidate. You know, 75% of people, conservatives, have voted against Mitt Romney. Do you think that there is space in this race for somebody else to come in at this point? A Mike Bloomberg?
Mike Bloomberg is not about to jump into the GOP primary. I couldn't picture Mike Bloomberg challenging Mitt Romney.
Sarah Palin, anybody that you can think of.
You need money and you need organization, and there's also the issue of filing deadlines. They're coming and going quickly at this point. And though the heart of the party may not be with Mitt, it's looking like the head of the party is shaping up that way. If you take a look at the numbers of last night's caucus, among voters who said winning in November and electability is their top priority, Mitt Romney rated #1.
Coming and going quickly, Lloyd Green, you will be as well as we go through this election process. Thank you so much, Reuters political contributor. Appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
I'm Jen Rogers, and this is Reuters.